Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's Strands solve and letterbox solve for April 24th, 2025. Let's play. Okay, today's theme is coarse material, so I'm assuming it's gonna be different types of rough materials then. Um, Cloths? Something cloths? Rough cloths? I don't know. Barak. That's not a word. um, I see cloths though, so maybe something related to that. Um, hmm. Going to this corner is going to be a little interesting though. Sand? Sandpaper? I see sandpaper. Oh, it's not coarse material. It's coarse things, essentially. Sackcloth. Sackcloth is coarse material. Okay. Or it's made of coarse material. So these are things that are made of coarse material. Um, do we have anything like rough? Yes, we have rough stuff. Rough stuff. I see it. Rough stuff. Okay. Um, bark. Bark is rough, coarse. Okay. Then we have rope. I don't think that would. Rope is, I guess, they make it out of course material. Um, hmm. We have loof, a loofy, a loof. No, isn't yeah? There's some sort of like thing that you can use to wash your back or something. That's like a loofy or something like that. But I don't know if that's quite what. Um, a hoofy, a loo. Whatever we have, it's probably gonna be like FAH. No. Hmm. We also have, I don't know what this is. Impuse? I don't even know if it's a word. Uh, Lohaf? I don't even know. It can't be that way. Hafu? I don't even know. This is weird. I think it's hmm, poof. No. Hmm. Pumice. It's called a loofah. Is that what it is? It's a loofah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's the yeah, that's the thing that you can make. That's it is made of coarse material. I've used one before, but yeah, I guess it's a loofah. That sounds right. That sounds right. And pumice, I think it's a type of stone. I'm not really I don't remember exactly what that is. I've definitely heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. But I actually have used a loofah. It's like made of like some sort of sponge material. So if it's basically coarse when it's dry, but if you wet it, it still scrubs. So in that sense, I guess it's still kind of coarse, but it's much nicer if it's wet than if it's dry. That's yeah. Just think of it as a sponge. I think it actually is made from sponges. So or this actual sponge uh uh animal. I think it's an animal. It's either an animal or a plant, but I don't I don't remember exactly which one it is. Anyways, that's today's strand solve. Let's get to letterboxed. Letterboxed is let's go. We have 4 words. Okay. The K is gonna be rough. Everything else isn't too bad. We do not have ing, so that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it could have. We could have actually gotten a pretty good word if the ing worked, but it doesn't work. So we like. I see stalking right now, but the problem is the I and N are on the same uh thing. You have tion though, so like captions, I think actually works. S and H are on the same side though. Oof, that's gonna be rough. So we have captions. Do we have anything else? I guess we could do, no, we can't do actions. Uh, hmm. So if we can get to C, that could be good. But that's, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to C. Maybe we have to start off with caption then. Captions, and then H has T with it, so that's not too bad. Um, we also have G, but that can be like ONG, Kong, wrong, and well, RONG, but that doesn't work. We could have thong actually. So if we can get to T, so okay, right now what I'm seeing is captions, stock, or stocks actually, sat and thong. Yeah, I think that works. Captions, stock. Oops, no, it should be stocks. To like sit or sat. Oh, that doesn't work. Huh. No, we need like stalkers or whatever, or storks. We could do storks. Okay, there we go. Okay, so captions to storks to sit to thong. There we go. And that's the letterbox that we used. Yeah, I would have liked to have done it in 3 words, but these are hard because again, like I said, oftentimes there it's just because. So for like the 4 word ones, it's basically because most of the letters are very commonly used. Like if you use Scrabble, it's basically 5 pointers or less. Like I think the one that is the least often is the K, and that's like 5 point usually for the Scrabble. So if you have 5 points or less, it usually says okay, you have to finish this in 4 words, which is a little bit tougher usually. But actually, yeah, it wasn't too bad because there's a lot of common letters here. The only thing is you didn't have ing, which is often, but you did have tion. But the thing is, tion is not as common as ing, right? Because ing is essentially either like a gerund or a verb present participle. So you can always use like a verb with an ing to add it. And then you can add an S if you want to, if you could make it a gerund. Well, but the G doesn't actually connect to the S because they're on the same edge. So, anyways. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's Strands and Letterboxed, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.